Hi, good morning, Leonard. How you doing? This is John Farragelli from Potential Technology Group. This is the video that I was talking about that I wanted to get over to you. I apologize, it's a little later than I wanted it to be. I wanted to send it to you yesterday, but I got caught up with some things, and I'm feeling a little under the weather today. But I want you to see all this stuff so we can get started this week. So first off, let's start with the search engine optimization. I'm going to give you the inside track. I want to show you our SEO tool and the keywords that we're proposing and a little insight as to how we're going to get this done. So bear with me for a little while. I'm going to show you some things. So right here, this is our SEO tool. You're going to get full access to this where you'll be able to check your rankings. You'll be able to check your traffic, your analytics. We're going to integrate that. So a little more on that in a moment. Now here is our keyword list. Now again, this is an example of keywords that you're going to see. Now obviously not found because we don't have our website up yet. But these are we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, 8 keywords. These are the keywords that I'm proposing to begin with under the DUI, DWI practice area. Drug possession, attorney Brooklyn, drug possession lawyer Brooklyn, and these are the keywords that work that we've used in the past. We can also add in a couple of other ones like, okay, arrested for DUI, Brooklyn, something like that. We can always add that in. But these are the ones that I recommend starting out with because these are the ones that get the most traffic based on our research, and these are the ones that we've used for other law firms in other areas and other geographical locations in the DUI and DWI field that we've compiled a list of keywords that get traffic. So these are the ones that I'm proposing to start off with. I mean, we can always add New York or NYC to the end, but we don't necessarily need to do that because Google is smart enough to know that Brooklyn is over in New York. So I want to load up a clean browser and I want to grab a couple of these keywords here and I want to show you where we're going to get you. So let's go to Google. Oops. Drug possession, attorney Brooklyn. Okay. Now, here it's interesting that the map listings are not coming up, but obviously the goal will be to get you in top 5, top 3. Obviously, we want to start with top 5 and then bump you up to top 3. I was hoping that it was going to trigger some map listings here, but it didn't. Let's see. I think DUI lawyer Brooklyn will get us some map listings here. So, like I said, just bear with me for a moment. Here we go. Okay, now we will have 2 goals here for the keyword DUI lawyer Brooklyn. One, we're going to want to get you loaded up in the map listings. That's first and foremost because people check the map listings, and I saw from your email that you have an address. Obviously, we're going to need to verify that address with Google. That's going to be all part of the process. We get the profile set up, and then Google sends you a postcard, and you give us that postcard, and we verify the PIN and the whole 9 yards. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but again, that's something that that's a process we will walk you through. Now, something you'll notice here, and this is a big part of the process, we're going to need some reviews. Now, I don't know if you've provided any service for people in the past, or you've provided service for people recently that you can get reviews from, but a big part of getting you loaded up in here and listed in here, it will be reviews and the citations. The citations is all part of the SEO, and the reviews, obviously, part of people giving you solid, good reviews. As you can see, 4.8, 5.0, 5 stars, 4.9 stars. Some of these don't have reviews, some of them do, but our goal will be to get you as many reviews as possible because that's a big part of getting you listed here. Now, that's the first part. That's the first goal. The second goal will be to get you organically listed above the map listings as well. So in the event that it's moving slower because we're able to get you ranked first here or first here, doesn't matter. The goal is to get you ranked in both areas, but we want to target 2 listings. We want to get the organic listing, which is what we're going to do with landing pages, and we also want to get you listed here. Now, certain keywords we may not be able to get you listed here. That's where the goal will be to get you listed in the top 3 in the organic listings. And we do that by creating relevant landing pages targeted towards each specific keyword, and it allows us to rank those pages more effectively, and it's also more relevant for the user. So that, in a nutshell, would be our SEO process to start you on for these keywords, and I'm very confident that we'll be able to get you there. In terms of time frame, I can't give you a solid time frame. However, I can say that within 2 to 3 months we should start seeing some solid results. Now, the next thing I want to show you is one of our clients here, Private Family Law. This is one of the law firms that I loaded up in here that I wanted to show you. We started with these with this company at the beginning of August. So we started August 1st, and up until this point, if we look at and now they had absolutely nothing. They had nothing. They had a site, but they had no SEO, no keywords, no anything. They had virtually no SEO campaign. If I look at all time, maybe we should just go last 30 days, you can see how many spots we've moved up total. In Google, 3,065 spots. Now that's between all keywords. We've moved up 99 spots. I mean, we took them out of virtual obscurity into all these spots. With family law, family lawyer, Hanover, and these are fairly competitive areas. Child custody attorney, and again, this is it's a different practice area. Private law firm is they specialize in family law, family and divorce and alimony law and all that stuff. But we essentially take the same approach with this law firm that we do with any law firm. So as you can see, the results speak for themselves. We were able to take all these keywords from, like I said, nothing, and of course we still have more keywords that we have to bump up. But we have an extensive list of keywords, and this is just within a month and a half. So I'm fairly confident and fairly certain that we can get you to where you need to be. The only reason I say it's going to take a little more, 2 to 3 months, is that the city, Brooklyn, is a lot more competitive than these areas in New Jersey. So I envision that it's going to take a little bit more time. Again, I can't say for sure, but I can estimate within 2 to 3 months that we should start seeing the results that we need to see. And again, that's an overestimation, I think, but a fairly accurate one. And of course, from there, I would love to continue to expand, get you more traffic, and then we grow because I want to keep you on as a client for a long time. And it sounds like you want to stay with us as well. We'll take care of the contract and all that, but I want to grow your company as you begin and as you continue to grow exponentially. I think there's a lot of room for growth here. So now let's get rid of this, and the next thing I want to go and check out is your the layout for the website. I want to go over, and yeah, we can definitely make a site like this. Like I said, this is where a lot of these sites are going anyway. With the content. I don't know if you have any commercials or anything like that, but it would be nice to have some video testimonials. That would help. But the budget calculator, I'm not even sure how they're doing that. But anyways, we should have a contact form here and an image here. We can do that, no problem. The phone number is big. They've got the calls to action here, call to action here, call to action here, logo, trust signals. So yeah, this is, and of course a picture of the lawyer. Testimonials are going to help, and again, trust signals, the commitment to excellence. Again, this was designed, but regardless, we've got a lot of different trust signals here. Commercials, the social media always helps. That's something we're going to work with you on. I'll tell you what to do on that. Okay, so the next thing, let's go through this. All right, this is fine. As far as the color scheme, if you have business cards or if you have some kind of colors that you've already came up with, then we can just go from there and build on that. If not, then we'll have to work together to come up with a color scheme. Let's see. Yes, we're going to use drop down for the categories. We're going to have to because we have a lot of categories. We're definitely going to use WordPress. We only use WordPress for our sites. That's the best way to do it. And Debt Lawyer is a WordPress site. I checked. You will get back-end access to do revisions of content. That's what WordPress was made for. So you'll have no problem with that. Now, in terms of the homepage sections, no problem. Now, we probably could clean this up a little bit because since we have a whole mess of areas here, we have a lot here, so we're probably going to have to clean this up in terms of grouping this together a little better because there's only so much that we're going to be able to do with these drop-down menus. So we'll figure out how to do this, but I know there's a lot that you do here, so we're going to have to, like I said, we're going to have to clean it up. And if you can provide the text for each section, that would be great, because if you can give us content to go with or content to just plug in, that will make this go a lot quicker. Okay, so we have all of this law, that's fine, legal, okay, blah 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 blah. You'll have to give us this content, no problem. Testimonials if you have them, the blog, I'll go over that in a second. Client area. Now this we'll have to discuss because I'm not 100% sure how you want to go about these things. Now, scheduling an appointment, that could be a form, direct, no problem, document requirements. You'll have to give us a lot of this info, and again, we can discuss this over the phone. Because depending on how dynamic we want to get with this, it could result in more work for us and a little bit more payment that we're going to need. So again, we can discuss this. We could always hold off on some of these things. Okay, bottom of the page, this is all content, that's no problem. Contact form, of course, we're going to have that all over the place because we want people to contact you all along with the phone number. Social media section, I recommend Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and the LinkedIn, and the Google+. MySpace, we don't need MySpace. That's for kids. Quora, I don't really think many people use that. Pinterest, I just don't think it makes sense to use Pinterest. A blog, yes. So definitely, I would go with Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and the blog. Now, the RSS feed we're not going to need right away because we don't have content. So I would hold off on this until we start getting content, and then we get people to sign up for the RSS feed. But until then, we can leave this off since we don't have content. Okay, articles, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I know what you mean here. Yes, we'll have, and this will relate to, this will be the blog section. A new article, yes, because what we'll do is we'll have, and let me actually show you one of our websites and you can see what I mean. SEO company NewYork.biz. This is actually one of our websites, and we rank for many keywords here. Now, as you can see here, now from our blog, we've got our you can go to read more, and this takes the latest 2 articles. So we would use something exactly like this. And if you click on that, here we go. Here's one of our here's one of our articles here, but about Google Penguin. But yeah, see, from our blog, and we can do something like this. Latest articles, recent news, however we want to do it. But this is the route that will take. So let's go back to here. Let's submit the article. Article we posted to the site. Yes, that's the the concept of the blog. And please note the article adds 1 page. Yes, and of course, yes, it will always add a separate page. We'll have a blog index where we'll have a summary of each blog, and of course, each blog article will have its own page. Now, videos. Too much website space. Yes, we can do something with the videos. The back-end setup, we're going to upload additional videos myself. This will be done through YouTube, because what we'll do is we'll set up a YouTube account where you can upload articles to YouTube, and they'll just be embedded from YouTube into the website. We don't want to host videos on the website. Otherwise, it's going to take forever for these videos to load up, and then we're going to need specialized hosting, and there's just no need for that. Everything will be done through YouTube, and you can upload videos via YouTube. Now, the blog, of course, the blog will be wrapped around the website, and again, I'll show you another perfect example of one of our websites here. Let me see if I can get you. We can go back to. Okay, here's actually one of our biggest clients out in New York. Here's their blog here. And see how it's attached? We have a summary of each page. A summary of each article here. The title of each article. We click on Read More. And here we go. Boom. Here's our article, completely separate page. Excellent. That's what we need. Now let's go back to yours. Facebook feed. Yes, I know what you're talking about here. We will be able to do this. Once we start getting some action on the Facebook and the Twitter, we'll be able to just embed the feed onto the right-hand side of the site, probably more towards the right bottom, or bottom right, I should say. Newsletter, we'll be able to do something like that, whether people sign up for the newsletter or whatever the case may be. Collection agency, we'll probably have to talk about this because I wasn't 100% sure what you were looking for here. Live chat, yes, if you want the live chat, we've used Zopim or Zop-IM, however it's pronounced. We've used that a little bit. We've also used, let's go back to Independent Home. They have a live chat here. Their live chat is actually offline, so you can't see it. But this is actually called, the name of Live Help Now is the name of this chat. We integrated this here. This company's pretty happy with it. Like I said, they're offline, but the only thing with the live chat here is you need to have somebody that can talk to people online. That needs to be logged in while you're in the office. I know you said you have an intern, so that might be the best way to do this. Google Map will take care of this. RSS feed I mentioned earlier. The sitemap we will create automatically. Logos, yeah, as long as you provide all these logos, we can put those on, no problem. Norton and McAfee, I don't know if I guess it would help to have those in terms of security so people feel more comfortable. The bookmark us, we can do something like that. Now the mobile site, we can do one of two ways. We can make it be responsive, meaning that it works on iPads, iPhones, Androids, smartphones, iPads, whatever the case may be. Responsive means that it's not a separate mobile site. It's the same site. It just responds to whether it's computer, whether it's mobile, whether it's tablet, whatever the case may be. So I recommend going this route here. The responsive website design. And any other features or functionality, we pretty much covered everything that's going to be important. Anything else is just kind of, more frills that we may or may not need at the moment. We can always add on down the line, but in terms of additional functionality, we pretty much covered it here. So, like I said, this is the video. Sorry that it's a little long. Let's talk either today or further on down the week. Like I said, I would love to get you started this week and get you into the pipeline, and we start delivering for you. We start coming up with website mock-ups, then we can work on the SEO in parallel. We can start building up links and all that. So yeah, like I said, we pretty much covered everything, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.